Let's go in here. Why not? Kind of cleared that area out, you know? Oh, it loads so much faster on PC. I love it. You blinked, you missed the load screen. Exactly.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I totally remember playing this level. I mean, that's how it's going to be for the entire game, as I slowly remember every level I play. He was so devastated, indeed. Yeah, the cutscenes are great. I've always said that part of what I love about their games, like Spyro and the Ratchet and Clank series, is that they do such a good job of making the narrative have that like nice combo of humor and it's just really balanced to where it feels like you're playing a Pixar movie, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I've always felt like they just have that spirit. Ooh-ah. Let's see. I know there's a way after we talked about hair, but yesterday, UK time, I took a huge leap of faith and went bald, shaved all my hair off, and I love it, and I feel great. Gonna mention it, but you got distracted because ADHD. I know how that goes. I know how that goes.
Are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Oh, I know all about it, Fairy. Have I played Sly Cooper? I have played Sly Cooper. I've never beaten a Sly Cooper, actually, but I do enjoy them. My buddy Chad, when I was a kid, he had the Sly Cooper games, and his brothers were all like super into like the Metal Gear games. So I feel like Sly Cooper was like their platforming game of choice, because it was like, you know, Metal Gear meets a platforming game by being so stealth oriented. So I watched them play it a lot when I was a kid. Any plans on doing more Gunfire Reborn? They've updated a bunch of... Yeah, we've played. Chrissy and I have played some. We play with our friends from time to time. I don't know if I'll do any on stream anytime soon. Like, I don't have any plans for that. But who knows? You know, it's a fun game. I really like it. We pretty much check it out every time they do a big update. I like the bird character. Okay. For those who don't know, Gunfire Reborn is a first-person action roguelite. Pretty awesome. It's like a randomized Borderlands or BioShock. Yep. Aim the camera. We can do that. How do you play to finish this level without diving skill? Dynamite, I will come back to it. I will come back to this world. But as long as I get all the stuff that I don't need, all the stuff that I can get without it first, then it'll make it more streamlined when I come back. Because, yeah, I do have enough gems now. And I think we ran into this problem last time, too, where, like, I had to leave and come back. I think I need the ground pound for this as well. Right? I think I do. Did we ever try RoboQuest? Looks like Gunfire, buddy mine just told me that. I don't know if I know what RoboQuest is, Ash. I will have to look that one up.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Okay, and now we have 2 ways that I can go. So we're going to go the other way first. Because I remember this one takes me, I think, back towards the beginning of the level. I forget, didn't they add a mini-map to this game? Wasn't that one of the things? Hold on. Map. Right? There we go. The mini-map is something that is definitely a remake edition. Helps a ton. And I just remembered about it. Do you want me to tell you what you need for the puzzle? No. I'll figure it all out. No worries. I mean, like, if I run into trouble, I will ask. But the way I generally will play this game is we're going to go through every level and try and get it as 100%-y as we can the first run. I'll go through the zone and unlock all my abilities, and then we'll be like, oh yeah, I could go back to that place and get it. And I'll probably come back and look at these numbers and be like, oh, gotta go back there. Oh, gotta go back there. And, you know, we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I totally get it. And then I know from being someone who also watches streams and YouTube and stuff, it's hard to, like, not want to be like, hey, you can do this. It's funny because now Chrissy and I will sit on... Oh, the map's in the same corner as me, huh? Well... It helps me a lot. I'll do this real quick just so y'all can see it. I still want to keep my face on this side of the screen just because, like, camera stuff. Because I'm looking into frame. But here you can see that's what it looks like. Definitely helpful just for, like, you know, it's a simple mini-map. Shows you your pathways and things. It mostly will be useful just to me. Doot. But I would strongly suggest, if you're someone who is playing this game and you're struggling finding things, turn that map on. And yeah, so like I was saying, I get what it is like to, when Christy and I play games sitting next to each other, we're constantly backseating each other, and like it's okay, like we have a rule, like it's okay for us to backseat each other when we're playing games together, because we see things that the other person doesn't see. But man, it's so like apparent, like just the urge, you know. As long as it helps. Exactly. I have definitely come to the belief and the standpoint as of late that like I just completely lost my train of thought there for a second. I've become way more into and convinced of the idea that, like, just play games however you want, you know? Just play them however you want. All right. Oh, I missed. It's a little steep on the turns there. We'll get it the next one. Whee! Let's see. And there we go. There we go. Boop. Nailed it. Nailed it. Second run.
Look at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Ooh. First try, just edit it out. Yeah, totally. First try, everything first try, 100%. Gosh. That just makes me think of, like, so one of the like, sort of guilty pleasure, but not really guilty pleasure, just like an interesting subset of videos that I absolutely love on YouTube are when people get caught cheating at, speedruns. Like they're trying to... Did I get the orb? Do I need to pick it up? Hold on. It's showing it like... Hold on, we'll go back. I'm realizing that I think it's just sitting on the map over there. Is it not this way? No, that goes back. It's so confusing. You think you just get it? Okay. So I love these videos where people get exposed for like cheating at like speed runs or record breaking stuff or whatever, where they like let's just double check. Okay, so it's just telling me this is where I got it. Okay, perfect. Are most blind playthroughs actually blind, just wondering? Exactly, right? So like speedrunning stuff when like people use simple video editing tricks to try and like splice together runs and stuff and they get caught. Because like as someone who has to edit a lot of video, like I see it and I'm like, oh, I get what you're trying to do, you silly gooses. And it's just so, I don't know, there's something satisfying about seeing people kind of get caught up in a full-on lie like that. So yeah, I could just start doing that. Just be like, oh yeah, no, I'm 100, what, first try, and it just cuts from me like face like this to like me over here on like the third or fourth run, you know? Cheating at a tournament? That's bonkers. That's ridiculous. Why do people make these choices? Like, if you can't win on your own, it's not a win. The end. Full stop. Whatever you thought you got, you didn't get. And you will get caught eventually. Like, that's just how it goes. But, whatevers. I'm wondering if I want to go back to that waterfall now. So there's this part, obviously. Kerboom! Oh, right, it's the one in the back. That's right. But I don't even know if I can make it all the way over there. Oh, I did. Cool. But I think some of it fell in there. So I'm gonna have to like do that again just to get that one gem in the future. But that's okay. Okay. Gotta learn how to swim. Gotta go bloop. I didn't do it, I promise. Okay, and the last thing, before we go into this place and then leave and then come back later once we got all our abilities, let's, I think... Yeah. Okay, so it's just that. Perf. Do. Let's go hit up the next one. Yeah, these little intros and outros, which these are super cute, you know, nowadays, but like back in the day, this was like as much storytelling as you could do in a game of this scope. You know, in a Ratchet and Clank game, they're gonna give you 20 or 30 minutes of like lore there, right? Do a little cutscene, go fly through space, blow some stuff up, new character gets it, all that stuff. Spyro, it's like, here's 20 seconds, because that's all we can program for. A guy does a cute thing, boom. Love it. Classic games, y'all. It works though. Exactly. Like sometimes, you know, less is more. Sometimes it's all you need. All right, Moneybags, teach me to swim.
Spyro, would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee.
Moneybags, small fee. I don't think you know what that means.
Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Okay. All right. I forget. Do I have limited air? I guess I don't, huh? So that's nice. Just something to not have to worry about. All right. And if I try and do... I just gotta say, y'all, this runs so much better on PC, and I'm so happy about it. Like, I will say that one of the things that does bother me a little bit about console games that I've noticed since I've become a PC gamer primarily, and I am very lucky to have a high-end gaming rig, is that when devs build for console, they build to the absolute edge of capacity for that console. And like, it makes loading screens go longer, it makes frame rates chug, it makes all kinds of things happen. And then on a PC, it's just like, here, load the same game, we're gonna build it for a mid-range or low-range system, and then if you have a high-level system, guess what? Just turn everything to maximum, and it's going to run at 120 frames, no problems. It's just like, I don't think you need to run to the edge of what the system is capable of just because it's there, and I think a lot of times that's what causes issues. Is like, you're running too much, you're on overdrive. Yeah, it just runs better on PC because my PC is more powerful than a PS4, probably.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
I'm really intrigued to... oh, do you have a challenge for me?
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode.
Sure.
Okay, all done.
I think I like active, because I can move it on my own, but then it will adjust itself accordingly, right? Yeah. You're planning on building a PC? Yeah, I mean, I would strongly recommend it. What I was going to say is Chrissy and I were talking at least a little bit more about maybe getting an Xbox Series S or X at some point soonish when they become a little more, well, when they become more available and when we can kind of afford it. But because, like, you know, we play a lot of stuff on Game Pass now. We barely buy games because we just play Game Pass. And it should run pretty dang well on the Series X, I would imagine. Probably on both, but I always worry a little bit about those lower-end versions on how well they actually support them. All right, later, Sizzleton. Glad you could make it for what you could. Hope you have a good one. Okay, so we got Sunny Beach, we got Hurricos. What's in here? Another money bags. Bop, bop, bop.
Well, well, good to see you, Spyro. I used to remember how to lower this wall behind me, but I seem to have temporarily forgotten. If you had more money, it might jog my memory.
400 gems. I need 2 gems. Is this 2 gems? Hey, there we go.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Butthead.